It's okay for her to give her body away to an older man to use it, but it's not okay for her to give her body away to an older man who takes care of her and wants to be in a relationship with her. Then
why do younger women like older men?
I feel like in New York, it's definitely a bit more of a common.
Welcome back to Manosphere Daily. Today, we're breaking down a topic that's causing some serious frustration. Older women are tired because older men are going for younger women. For years, these ladies told men to level up and bring more to the table. Well, those same men did just that, and now, they're choosing younger, more feminine, and more cooperative women. And guess what? The older ladies are not happy about it. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. And don't keep this conversation to yourself, share this video with your friends and help grow this community.
I think like a relationship should be more meaningful than sex. Like I just
exactly.
No, this doesn't make sense. Like it's okay for her to give her body away to an older man to use it, but it's not okay for her to give her body away to an older man who takes care of her and wants to be in a relationship with her. Then he has to be manipulative. Like that doesn't. I would argue that there's probably more manipulation to get her in the sack than it is to like have that long-term relationship.
Truth is, a lot of dudes who are like 45, 50 years old who refuse to date women their age, they don't do so because they prefer young women and how they look. Because let's be real, it's a lot of 40-something-year-old women that'll give these 20-something-year-old girls a run for their money. But it's because of the mental aspect. Like, as a guy gets older, the one who wants to play games, by the way, who's like 40-something, 50 years old, he remembers it being easier to play those games whenever he was like 20. Because women in that age group, they're more on hope than they are experience. But experience is the best teacher. So as he gets older, he's trying to date women his age. They're like, no. I've seen your kind before. Like, I've lived the proof that you're here to waste my time. And I ain't going. So now he gonna go out here talking about how he prefers younger women because older women his age are full of baggage and they're bitter. And it's like, nah, they ain't full of baggage and bitter. They have a BS detector, so they're harder to manipulate. And manipulative men don't like that.
Older women are out here acting shocked that older men are going for younger women, but let's be real, did they think those guys were just going to sit around and wait forever? For years, they told men to level up. And now that those men actually have options, suddenly it's unfair. They used to say, I don't need a man, but now they're side-eyeing younger women like they stole their retirement plan. The reality is simple, men want peace, appreciation, and femininity, and if they're not getting it from their age group, they'll go where they are.
This message is for men over 40, and you know what, men over 30 even. Y'all are looking toe up on the dating apps. As women make more and more money and we're not forced to be with someone for economic stability, guess what? We're going to be going for attraction.
Why do younger women like older men?
I feel like in New York, it's definitely a bit more of a common frequency that I see younger girls looking into older guys. I feel like it's kind of like maybe they have their life more put together. Some of them are working, they're financially stable, and that's something that women are looking for. Here I would definitely say it's more of like a working environment, and I guess there's more diversity, and maybe that's like a factor that plays into like girls seeking for older guys.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it's about have more experiences, things like that?
Yeah, just more like know what they're doing with their life.
Women get so upset about the biological fact that most men prefer women in their younger years, mainly due to fertility, low body count, and just general attraction. When I knew countless women at the age of 19, 20 who dated 30, 35 plus men while they were young, and then all of a sudden they get to be 30, 35, and now all of a sudden they disagree with it, saying it's creepy. I find that it's more just an insecurity factor and the fact that they are no longer that young and now they see those women as competition, which is sad because in reality, most of my videos are really to teach younger women to choose better in their 20s. If you are in your 30s and still single, that is no reason to hate on the younger generation or hate on the men that prefer them and by calling them creepy or even words that I'm not even going to use here. Innately, I have always known this. My husband is 7+ years older than me, and I did that for a reason. And he did that for a reason. At the age of 37 when we met, he knew he wanted a family. He's not going to go find another 37-year-old hoping by the grace of God or with fertility treatments that they could have a baby. I'm not hating on women. We just need to understand both sides. Men have every right to choose their preferences just as women do.
Now, instead of adapting, these ladies are out here calling men creeps for dating younger women while swiping right on guys half their age. The double standards are hilarious. Maybe instead of blaming men for moving on, they should ask themselves why men don't want to stay. Older women are out here looking exhausted, not because life is hard, but because the men they once overlooked are now overlooking them.
You can be right all you want to. Men control access to marriage. And one of the major reasons that older women are getting passed over for younger women is you're too masculine. You're too bossy. The older you get, the more money you make, the more education you have, the more resources you get, thereby inflating your estimation of yourself. But that estimation is not your sexual marketplace value. It is going down. That man, if he can meet your high standard, he can meet a lot of other women's standard as well. And here's the problem. There are hundreds of you, thousands of you. Why should he pick you over the one that can carry her own babies at 24 or 25 or 26, who are willing to get on his program, who don't have as many expectations as a woman your age?
I'm nearly 41, I'm single, I'm child free, and I've been posting about this for a little while. And the reason I started posting about it was because the adverse reaction that I got from some men on the internet when I just did one post about it. I get a lot of kickback. I get told that I'm lying to other women, that I'm lying to myself, that I haven't fulfilled my only purpose on earth, which obviously, according to some people, a woman's only purpose is to have children, that no man will ever want me, that I'm old and used up, like all of that stuff. But I think what these people don't realise is that I love myself and I love my life, and I am so grateful for the fact that I'm here and I get to enjoy the lovely River Thames, that there is nothing that anyone could say that is going to upset me. And I don't believe you, because that's not how I see life. Maybe that's how you see life. Maybe you see life as you could never be happy unless you have a partner.
For years, they said things like, men need to step up and prove themselves, but the moment those men actually do step up, just not for them, it's suddenly a crisis. Now, they're on social media talking about how older men dating younger women is creepy. Funny, because when they were in their 20s dating guys 10 to 15 years older, it was all about maturity and finding a real man.
You want to know what modern day dating has done to me? Let me just give you a quick example. There's a guy that's been texting me, and yesterday he didn't text me back much, which for me is totally fine. I genuinely just forget to text people back, and I didn't realize that he hadn't texted me yesterday. But he texted me this morning and he was like, sorry, I was under the weather. I was like in and out of sleep yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better today. Like, what are you doing today? Blah, 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 blah. My initial reaction, no, you weren't. No, you weren't sick. So don't use that excuse. Just tell me you were with another girl. That's fine. I don't care. Just be honest. Like, you weren't sick. Why is that my first reaction? Why is my initial reaction like, no, you weren't. You're lying. Just tell me you were another girl. Why is that my initial reaction? And that, people, is what modern day dating has done to me. I have trust issues out the wazoo. And I don't know what to do about that. And I don't, it's not looking.
So I am so hungover. Being single is hard work. It's difficult. Going out is hard. It's tiring. It's expensive. I thought being single I would save money. Complete opposite. Complete opposite. I am always out. I'm always having a drink. And I thought it was in my healing era. My, you've got this girl, you don't need no man era. But I'm on Hinge. I'm on Hinge all the time. I'm like, I'm matching. I'm talking to like 9 different boys. Like my Instagram, the DMs, the little bubble says 9. I haven't got the time. I haven't got the patience, and I haven't got the conversation. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the notification. I'm enjoying going onto my phone and it being like, you've been sent a message, and I'm like, exciting, I'm wanted. But they were like, do you want to go for a drink? I'm like, no, I don't. You've served your purpose, and now I'm kind of done. I think I'm going to do Boy Sober in May. I'm going to delete Hinge. I'm going to possibly ghost all the boys I'm talking to. Sorry, boys. But it's harder than I thought it was out here. Honestly, I need some help. I'm not sure I can do this alone.
But now that the roles are reversed, they're out here acting like these men committed a crime. The double standard is unreal. And let's be honest, this isn't about morality, it's about options. These women spent their prime years saying, I don't need a man, I'm focusing on me, and men are intimidated by strong women.
All right, y'all, the pros and cons of dating an older guy. Starting with the pros. Number 1, they tend to be more experienced. Number 2, they tend to be more mature. Number 3, they tend to be willing or more willing to settle down quicker. Number 4, they tend to be more financially stable. Number 5, they tend to know more about what they want in life and in women. Number 5, they tend to be more direct and honest. They ain't trying to play games. All right, y'all, now for the pro. Oh, now for the cons, I mean. Let's get into it. Number 1, they may be more possessive. Number 2, they may be more controlling. Number 3, they may have more baggage. Number 4, they may be more critical of you. Number 5, they may have way less tolerance for the drama. They ain't trying to deal with all that.
There's a new trend out there where a lot of guys are actually dating, getting into relationships, and even marrying women who are 5, 10, or even 20 years older than they are. And so why is this happening right now? One of the big reasons why guys are doing this is because when they date older women, there tend to be a lot less games involved. And so if he sees her and she likes him, he usually knows it. He doesn't have to jump around like a dancing monkey trying to figure out like what's going on with her. And so it can be very relieving to a lot of guys. It's a lot more straightforward. It's easier to deal with than dealing with younger women who a lot of times they don't know what they want. They don't know if they should show them interest. They don't have a lot of experience there. And so a lot of guys are dating older women as a result.
But now that those same men have moved on to younger, more feminine, and more cooperative women, it's suddenly unfair and patriarchy's fault. Instead of adjusting to the reality of dating, they're out here playing the blame game. The truth is, men didn't change, their options did. And the real question is, why would a man settle for attitude and entitlement when he can have youth, beauty, and peace instead?
So I just had an epiphany. I'm 30, and as I'm sitting here doing my makeup like the little Gen Z teeny boppers taught me, I was thinking about I want to have kids by the time I'm 32. So that gives me what? 2 years to get married and try to get pregnant, have the baby. So normally I would be sitting here being like, I have 2 years to figure all that out and do all that. But a light bulb just went off. And I thought, no, I have 2 years to conquer the world, to travel the world, to accomplish everything, become a supernova, become a superstar. I've got 2 years left because in 2 years, I'm not going to be able to go out and be out until 2 a.m. like I was last night and be hungover like I am today and still function. I'm not gonna be able to do that because I'm gonna have a human to take care of. So, ladies, I suggest we all flip the switch and say, oh my God, I only have 2 years left to do XYZ, whatever it is that your heart desires. That's my hot take for today, so I hope that helps someone because it helped me. Bye.
And that's a wrap on older women are tired because older men are going for younger women. If you enjoyed this video, do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to Manosphere Daily, and turn on notifications so you never miss a real talk discussion like this one. And let's keep this conversation going. Share this video with your friends and on social media so more people can join in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
And that wraps up today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.